Hello, welcome to another discussion. I'm going to be answering question 15. Why did so little of Sappho's poetry survive, and the insights to classical women that it gives? In the textbook, it has very little information about Sappho. In the education and culture section in chapter 5, it mentions how the training and accessibility to schooling made women's work secondary to men. They were seen as less than, not important, not as good, just because of the lack of training, the lack of educational ability that they had to study great works. And then again, later, the definition of great works and major arts is questioned because of the exclusiveness of the source that we have on that. But it does mention that women were not allowed to attend these academies, Plato's Academy, and the only women who were educated in response to the attractiveness to men that it had. So very little of their work was kept, not only because it was secondary, but because it wasn't important, and a lot of it isn't even seen as major art because of the methods it was produced in. It doesn't say much about Sappho's history or where she came, what her family was like, but from an island in Lesbos, we're assuming because she wrote poetry that she could write, that she was from an elite family, that she was educated with these same ideals to be more attractive to men, right? Which that she used to write poems about women, which again, for the second part of the question, the insights of classical women showed that women have very strong relationships because when she says, when you heard my far-off cry, you listened and you came, leaving your father's house, yoking your chariot of gold, and beautiful swift sparrows led you over the black earth. She's longing for this woman. She has this relationship that is unrequited because this woman doesn't either see her the same way and is causing her to beg Aphrodite for help with this love. Which, one, religious domination is gonna look sadly upon homosexuality, right? Deem inappropriate. That's probably another reason why it didn't survive. And on the emotional lives of women being secondary to the men's, living at father's house, having to beg the gods for this kind of love instead of being able to go out and be honest about it.